Probably gonna hear all sorts of weird shit out of my mouth. Mic check. Okay. Audio levels aren't going crazy now.
I ain't got it. You don't want it. If you ever need any... I know a buyer when I see one. Goblin products are built to blast. Can I lighten that coin purse up for you? Can I
Still recharging. So well. I will not forget your kindness.
Everyone's here, Pike. Get going. If you're saying something, Pike, I can't hear you. Or my Discord's fucked.
Sorry, I was muted. Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, this is ready check. If you know this first fight, say yes. If you don't, say no, just so we have an idea of where we're at. Okay. There are 3 bosses. We have Nashal over there to our left. We have Rohash over to the right, and we have Nazir on the opposite platform from us. There's these 4 platforms. The way that this fight is going to work is we are going to be split up, and doing most of our ranged will be over on Rohash to our right, along with some healers, 2 healers ideally, and then melee for the most part, and some heavily AoE damage dealers will be on the left platform, killing what's his bucket, and it alternates between 2 phases. A build-up phase and then an ultimate phase. They all share energy, so when they hit 100 energy, they're all going to use their ultimate. And we need all DPS to leave their platforms and go to Nazir platform in the very back when we hit 80 energy. That gives you enough time to get there, and then you help split the damage. When you get there, you're going to pump that boss as hard as you can because we need to do damage to all of them. They all have to die within 90 seconds of each other. If we kill one of them early and the others aren't dead within 90 seconds, that one will go back to full health. So it is effectively a wipe. When your boss gets low, what that means is you are going to DPS will leave at 10%. They're going to leave their boss and they're going to go and DPS Nazir in the back. We'll have 2 tanks over on Anshal's platform, and when the tank stacks get high in the back platform, the add tank on that left platform will come to the back and tank swap and let the other tank come up here and grab the boss, and so the 3 tanks will rotate, or they can pick up adds if you want to just keep one person on the boss the whole time. That works fine too. Probably what we should do, just swap who's tanking the back boss and adds. Other than that, we need the healer's dish dealed out. What's going to happen is for the ultimate on the right guy, he's going to pick you healer that we leave behind up, and he's going to do some damage to you. Just keep yourself alive. We only need to leave 1 healer on that platform. You should be fine. He doesn't melee. He's just going to cast on you and whatnot while people are coming back. He'll target random people on the platform and deal damage. You'll be fine. Just heal yourself. The left guy, he will heal all of his adds, so it's very important that whenever adds are up, that they're the priority. He also spawns a green circle on the ground that we need to keep him and the adds out of because it heals them. The guy in the back, he does stacking frost damage stuff on the tank, so he ramps up the damage on the tank mostly. Other ice patches are on the ground. Don't stand and crap. Your typical nonsense. Makes sense? From a quick overview perspective, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get over. Melee, get to the left. Casters, get over to the right. Other than Soaker, I want you on the left for sure. Who else has strong AoE that wants to come cleave down adds? I believe Fire All is you're strong, but whoever wants to, we need a couple of you. Yeah, the mechanic on the ice guy in the back is when they hit 80 energy, everybody goes to the back to split the damage. So that's when they're getting to their ultimate phase. Everybody goes there to split the damage. Gucci, ideally, we want 2 healers on each platform the majority of the fight. Because
we only have 5, so...
Yeah, so in that situation, my best bet
Which
is...
platform has the least amount of damage?
Probably Nazir. Like, the tank is going to take a lot of damage.
Yeah, so that would be the one I go.
So my thought is, yeah, if we... one second. Let me see. Because whoever we're having be our 3rd tank will decide what setup we want to do for there. Because my thought is if we put blood decays on add duty and back boss, then that helps with, we have a lot of our own self-sustained help you, since we don't have a second healer back there. Okay, and we'll put Poe, we're going to put you on the left boss if that works for you. So that'll be your primary job, is keep the boss out of the healing stuff, and Veli and I will cycle between ads and the boss in the back, since we can help heal ourselves and alleviate some of that pressure.
Oh, good. A simple tank. Okay.
Yeah, it's basically keep it out of the circle, and you're just going to stay on that platform the whole time.
And then you and I are going to be swapping, right, Pike?
Yep, and you and I will swap. You can start on the boss or the ads. I don't care. I'm fine either way.
I'm most uncomfortable with the ads, so let me start there, just to get a feel for it.
Okay. So let's see. All our ranged DPS, you all moving over here. And then a more mobile healer, whoever our most mobile healer is best over here, that's going to be able to heal themselves while moving, if we have any. So probably our wonderful druid.
No, that would be the holy priest.
For when they're up in the air and they have to move.
Yeah,
and
everything's
cast?
instant cast.
Okay.
On holy priest.
Yeah, holy priest or druid, either one is fine then. And then you and I will go to the back, and melee will go over there. Mages, however you divvy yourself up. We need to make sure that they're all dying at the same time, of course. So make sure you run off the correct edges. If you run off the wrong edge, you're not going to get a bridge. You're going to fall to your death. Lust. I don't know a good time to lust, honestly.
I think probably when we go back to the center one to kill him. Like when the outside two get low.
Yeah.
You go back, jump over to the middle, kill him, jump back while we still have someone left, and burn the last two.
And hopefully burn them. Yeah, I think that's a fair first go. I imagine we'll end up changing that long term, but let's go with that for now. So when both of the side bosses are low and everybody gets to Nazir, we'll lust and go there. Do not army. You can army on the back guy, Nazir, when you get over here, if you want. Don't do it over there because you don't want the ads to stay in the healing circle.
And the jumps do go away when they hit 80% or whatever it is. So be moving before they get there.
Yeah. How many people are over on that right platform? First, how many are on our left? We'll probably need to send a few.
There's 8.
Yeah, all right, we got 2 more people headed over. I think that'll be okay. We want the left side slightly heavier, so and we'll adjust people if we need to send more over for more cleave or whatever. We'll do so.
We probably should have buffed before scattering.
Yeah, everybody, let's head to the main platform real quick and just make sure everybody's fully buffed up, and then we'll go back to where we're supposed to be. I'd say come to our platform, but I don't want somebody to accidentally hit the boss.
Uh-oh.
Did you run off the wrong side?
I miscalculated the trajectory.
Yeah, that can happen in the middle of the fight too, so be careful. Should just bring you back up, but obviously...
Yeah, it just takes like... Yeah, it takes
all
like...
right, get all the buffs out real quick. Get your food buff, get your flasks. And we're gonna get spread out. I see buffs on people, so... I think int is really the only thing we're maybe missing. I don't know. You casters know if you're missing.
Oh, we got a mage buff. The rest should be totems and stuff.
Okay. Just MRT is not showing it, so...
Because it's the dollar on brilliance buff.
Yeah, the real one's the LE totem.
Gotcha. All right.
Because I think
yeah, get your flasks plugged in. Needs food. Everybody, of quite a few people need flasks, and then we're gonna do a pull timer here. Very important thing. Sorry, let me do a pull zero real quick. On the right platform, Rohash, he has a beam, a cone effect that will push you off of the platform. So you need to make sure you're rotating around and not being pushed off.
Yeah, he kind of spins in a circle doing it, so you just rotate with him.
Yep. So that's the most important mechanic over there to worry about. Other than that, yeah, he's just gonna randomly cast on people and hurt people and whatnot.
Does the healer on Azir's side also need to swap with one of the healers on his side?
On Nazir's side?
Yeah.
It's only me and Pike here.
Yeah. Do you need to
No,
swap?
the healers don't need to. It's his melee attacks do a stacking frost debuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
There's
just
also
out.
wind chill too. It just says it does to everyone in 90 yards.
That one. Gucci can bubble it off too. We can, we can have a healer come. Like we can swap healers when we get to the whatever phase. If we need to, like if Gucci can bubble off the first time when it gets high, and then if we need to just swap temporarily, somebody can stay here and
Yeah, if
Gucci
we have
can
to
call
swap, me and Phonics can just swap.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah.
good. I just want to be ready for that if that comes up. You start dying.
Yeah. Good call. All right. Here is a pull 30. Just to give anybody last chance to say they need more time. I don't know how close you can get to these guys without them activating, so just be careful. We'll see.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not ready. I can't do that. That spell isn't ready. That ability isn't ready. Not ready. That ability isn't ready. I can't do that. Wind blast in 5. Still recharging. That ability isn't ready yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet. Special soon.
Get high on
Right.
energy.
Yeah, get over to my platform, the back platform. Just keep the one healer on the one platform, and tanks and healers stay on the other.
Angel's
then
already almost dead. There we go.
Yeah, they're low.
Special coming. I can't cast that yet. Not ready yet. That ability
Good
isn't
AMG.
ready yet.
Yeah.
Is this where we lost?
They're pretty low, so yeah, I'm gonna say lost it.
Just hit it, yeah.
I can't do
And then come swap me as soon as you can, Belly. Just
Okay.
rather play it safe and not have us die.
Sure. Yep.
Freeze. Ice patch. I can't cast that yet.
Talk
We're
here
just
in
killing them.
3, 2, 1.
That ability isn't ready. I can't do that. Not ready. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready. Not ready. That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging.
All right, he's about to die. As soon as he gets back, go to the other platforms and pump the other bosses.
Isn't ready yet.
Oh, it's 120 on roll. Okay.
Just confirming Veli's staying on the Nazir platform, right?
Yeah, Veli is staying there.
Oops. Maybe just standing the channeling. It should be fine, right?
I can't cast that yet. I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready yet. Special soon.
Work.
That's it.
That is it for normal.
It gets a lot harder on heroic.
All right.
Heroic is way harder. Looks like all the loot is in the back.
So, what's the difference between the heroic and this?
I think they activate a lot faster or something. You're swapping platforms a lot more. That's what I remember.
Yeah, the energy fills up a lot faster. I don't remember what else really. Click the slipstream and it will teleport you to the middle. Please do not hit the boss when we get there. We'll go meet up in the front of the boss. All right. This boss has just a second. The kid decided to get out of bed. If somebody else knows this fight, please explain it. I will be back.
I think the big mechanics for it are he creates a wall of tornadoes, and there'll be one gap in it, and it just rotates around the platform. You have to make sure when it gets to you, you're in the gap, so you make it through safely. Trying to think if anything else happens in the first phase.
Cones. We're gonna need to split up for the first 20%.
And then the last phase, you start flying around. Ooh, I almost attacked the boss. And it's like a Eternity Malgus, where you'll start dropping things that do damage in a big area, and so you have to zoom up and down to keep it out of it. So you kind of want to go all the way down or all the way up and work your way up or down the boss.
Do you want to just start low together and then?
No, so you can't stack together to start. We'll need to split off into groups because of lightning strike.
Yeah, so the first 20% we stay split apart. After that, it becomes a DPS race till the next phase, and we can stack up in that second phase. And then the third phase is us flying around. Basically, we're going to split into 8 groups evenly as possible around the boss. Yeah, when we hit 80%, that's when we should hit Lust and all our cooldowns and stuff, because that's the real DPS check and race, particularly on Heroic, so we should just practice that. In that first phase, he's going to shoot out lightning, and it'll chain lightning between people, everybody it hits in that section, so that's why we want tight little groups, so the chain lightning only bounces between 3 people and hits all of them 3 times, rather than bouncing between 8 people and hitting all of them 8 times kind of deal.
Oh, there's also a lightning strike. He'll target a player. You just want to get out away from people, or to do a bunch of AoE.
Yep. While we're on this platform, he'll summon tornadoes. Some of the tornadoes you can go between. You need to avoid them or they'll knock you off. He occasionally casts... let me see the name of the spell. Wind Burst. If he casts Wind Burst, you need to run to the boss because he is going to knock you back. And if you are not next to the boss, you will be pushed off the platform and die. Outside of when he's casting that, ranged, you need to be further out because he will silence you if you are too close to him. So you're dancing between run in when he's going to do his knockback, otherwise stay out, unless you're dodging between tornadoes. And then other than that, stay in your line stacked up. Phase 2, he's going to start summoning ads. We'll want to, every time we kill an ad, it will put a debuff on the boss. So we want to get an ad or two, and then after we get 2 or 3 ads, rather, we kill one, and then it'll put the debuff on. And then when the debuff is getting low on time, we kill it again, and it will add a stack and refresh the timer, kind of deal. And this is the DPS check because every little bit he's going to add a stack of acid rain on us, which will increase the damage we all take. And it will slowly be ramping up throughout the entire phase. Other than that, we can be all stacked up. It's basically the same. Other than there's no chain lightning anymore. Phase 3 is at 25% health. We're all going to fly up to the very top of the area where we can hit him. And we're going to fight him. He's still going to do basically the same stuff he was doing. He has a knockback, whatever. Just fly back in. Don't be too far away, or you will die if you get too far away from him, or too low, or too high. The big thing is when he casts the lightning cloud, we need to fly down just beneath the cloud. And then when he casts it again, we're going to go all the way down to the bottom of his hitbox. And then when he casts it, we're going to go up just above the cloud. Then we cast it again, we'll have room to go all the way to the top again. So it's going to be 2 up top, 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. And we'll practice it that way, just because at least starting out on Heroic, we're going to need that extra time. As we get faster, we can move to where we're just going down and never go back up through a lightning cloud. Does that make sense, everyone?
Yep.
I think so.
Cool. Let's split up. And
Wait, did you mention lightning rod in P3?
oh yeah, there's lightning rod. If you get lightning rod debuff, you need to get away from people. Anybody within 20 yards of you horizontally or 5 yards vertically will take nature damage. So just get away from people. For the most part, we'll be pretty stacked up loosely, so we can minimize the damage of lightning rod and get away quickly when somebody gets it, but close enough that all the healers can be good. We want to spread out, and we don't want to be scattered like one person kind of deal. We want stacks of 3. So get in a stack of 3. Healers, please make sure you are spread out how and where you want to be. If you want to mark healers or whatever, that's probably good. So people know where to fly.
How far between each stack?
The stuff I've seen is you basically want 8 groups.
Oh, we're way out here then.
Yeah. And you want them evenly distributed around the entire boss because it is a fairly wide cone. So, like, if we have one group here at the very front, we need yet one group there, and we need one group here in the middle. So every one of these spiky things is a group. So here's a group.
We're just gonna have a healer in each cardinal direction.
Sounds good.
That works.
And
Right
one with
here.
2.
Right here. Cool. Looks like we're pretty good. We have a few too many people here. This is your spoke. You all need to spread out. There should only be 3 of you here. Whoever else, go find another spot. Someone else here in the front will need to go find another spot since the tank will be here.
How many people do you want in each group?
About 3. Some groups might end up with 4. I haven't actually thought about the math at all.
Yeah, one will have to have 4.
Yeah.
Just make that the group with the extra healer.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call him an extra healer.
The additional.
Either with the tank or with the additional healer.
Yeah, so my group has 4, so that checks out.
Cool. If your group does not have 3 people, except for the 1-4 group, please say no. Just making sure we got our groups figured out where everybody's supposed to be. Do you all have too many people over there or not enough?
Pose Feral, I have to be in the back, so one of
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
groups in the back.
Yep, somebody has to get Poe the back. Somebody from the back, please go to Jacinco. I'll throw a green triangle on Jacinco. That's where somebody from the back needs to move to.
Oh, where does someone from the back need to move to?
Green triangle.
I'll find my way there.
I don't know if Army even works on this fight in the later phases. Like in the last phase, feel free to send it whenever you want. It's not going to grief anything on this fight. Assuming it doesn't pull the boss. I don't know. So, yeah. Just wait until we start the fight, if possible, on this one. I don't know the aggro range. Once we know the aggro range, we'll see if you can do it at max range or whatnot. Here is a pull timer. Speak up if it doesn't work.
Where are we moving to for P2?
P2, we'll just meet up at the front.
You can ping it.
Just put a ground marker.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we'll meet at the blue square. That works.
I can't cast that yet. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet. The spell isn't ready. Tornado.
Remember to dodge the tornadoes. Get in. He's gonna wind burst. Get in, get in.
I can't do that yet. Not ready. Looking back.
Alright, it does have a cast time, so there it is. Dodge the tornadoes.
I can't do that. That
Shit, it's like
ability isn't ready.
Sartharian, but
That's
just
still recharging. Tornado. Not ready.
Three-dimensional Sartharian.
I can't
Uh-huh. Tornado just spawned.
phase 2. I can't
Oh, I'm picked up in the tornado. That's cool.
can't do that.
Messed up.
We just did 80 phase 2.
Yeah, we just hit phase 2. Stack up blue.
I have to go out. Like,
Don't stand in. Yep.
Is this where we lust and go?
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as we're all over here, just hit lust and we'll go.
I'll pick up
Apparently there are ads. I didn't know that. Cool.
There it is.
Yep. We don't need to kill him right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't kill that ad yet, please.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
say
fine
he's
on
in
the
melee.
but we probably want to.
Yeah, practice our heroic mechanics is my idea.
That's still
These tornadoes are pretty gory. Okay, the one despawned.
I can't do that.
Another tornado wall.
Yeah, when it spawns in the
Um,
wall where the gap is, it's nice.
Belly, oh, belly taunt, please. Taunt the boss. I gotta run out real quick. Alright, taunting the boss back.
I can't do that. Not ready yet. That's still recharging.
Here comes the other tornado. Are you able to pick up the boss?
Nope, 1 second.
Yep, so near the back.
Now I can't.
That ability isn't ready. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready. That's still
Take the boss back since you got the ad.
I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. It's too far away. That ability isn't
Here comes tornado. You gotta be all the way in.
not ready. That ability isn't ready. Not ready yet. That spell isn't ready. I can't do that. I can't cast that. Not ready.
Tornado spawn.
I can't do that. That ability isn't ready.
Alright, we have phase 3. Fly up. As soon as we can.
I
To be
can't do
even
that.
with his head right now.
Spell isn't ready. Not ready yet. That's
Did you
still
get
recharging.
loosely spread? Alright, go down. We got a lightning cloud
Ability isn't ready.
beneath it. Just beneath it.
Do that yet.
You all are really low.
Isn't ready yet. Route 1. I'm out of range. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready.
You all need to come up. You are way too low. We want to basically drop the lightning clouds, like, so they're touching, ideally. Like, we want to be just beneath it. When we go beneath this lightning cloud, we're going to need to pop cooldowns. Alright, everybody fly down, pop cooldown if you got it. Then hug back up just beneath the lightning cloud so it's just not hitting you, barely.
I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready. Not ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. Root ball. That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready.
Good work for first time seeing it. It's flying fights are annoying. Good work. Nice to one-shot those.
Damn. As soon as the fight was over, I just fell out of the sky.
Yeah, I feel very bad for you, Poe, on that fight. How did it stand in front? I'm sorry.
It's too far away.
The life of a feral.
Get out of the loot thing.
Yeah, well, please let Fran loot the thing.
Or is it gonna be loot banned?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys that didn't res on Lich King, I remember you.
He's been keeping a list this whole time.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Santa Claus.
Fucking Santa Gucci.
You guys were like, haha, the expansion's over, dude. I remember.
Support the org at the entrance.
That was definitely not the tank one we ever want. Much sadness.
Which one do we get? Oh, God, no, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah. We got the worst possible roll.
Shaman
At least
tank,
it's normal.
what?
Just give that shit to Rex.
Go to Bastion of Twilight. So take your portal to Twilight Highlands and let's go.
If people worked out if it's faster to go to Blackwing Descent from Twilight Highlands or Stonard.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's about a wash. Probably Stoner, just because you get ported all the way to the east of Twilight Highlands.
No loitering. Whatever that means. Do not get on Galaxy.
That's fun that RC doesn't show what you've reforged stuff to. It just shows your stats as diminished.
Entrance is all the way at the top.
Yep.
So well. Summon. I need to get closer. Yeah, I think it's fine if Onyx doesn't want it. And Poe doesn't want to just shard it. I don't know what we're waiting for at this point. I think we're good. Everybody's probably here. I will be honest, I do not know this trash. I have done zero prep on it, so I know it can crank.
Those aggro are
So
hurting.
play smart.
Don't pull extras.
Want to grip that one in the back? Yeah, those guys hurt.
That spell isn't ready. Not ready. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready. That's still recharging. I can't cast it. That spell is- I can't do that. Not ready. That ability isn't ready. I can't do that. That's still recharging.
Doesn't help that I'm distracted trying to figure out why the hell logs aren't uploading.
I'll wait for these to split up first.
Yeah. 2 packs, it seems like insta wipe.
Yeah. We can grab these on the right, I think. I'm gonna LS them here. Try it.
I'm out of range. Not ready. That spell is I can't do that. I can't cast that. I need to get closer. That ability isn't ready. Not ready. I can't do that. That's still recharging. I can't cast that. That ability isn't ready.
Back.
I can't cast that. I'm out of range. I can't do that. Not ready. That ability isn't ready. I can't do that. Not ready. That ability isn't ready. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready. Not ready. I can't do that. Not ready. That ability isn't ready. I can't do that.
Okay, I think I am not distracted.
Not ready. That ability isn't ready.
Also, you can send battle resist on trash every single time. Just if we need them.
I'm gonna grab the yellow pack over here. Not the yellow, the guys
Masters on the left.
around the circles, yeah. Try not to get them at the same time. Here.
Not ready. I can't cast that. That ability isn't ready. I can't do that. I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Alright, next pat around, we'll grab them.
I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready. Not ready. That's still
Is that a double?
No.
I can't do that. Not ready. I can't do that. I can't cast that.
It disarmed me, and as soon as I was disarmed, it insta-gibbed me.
Not ready.
Okay, I just turned off your parry.
Yep.
That ability isn't ready. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. I can't
No more self-dealing, no parry. Terrible.
That spell isn't ready. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready.
Honestly, might be worth having even not my best weapon, just a second weapon with the reduced disarm duration for this trash. I'll probably restore my weapon from last night and do that.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. It's too far away. I can't do that. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet.
Really annoying ability.
Ooh, UE.
Pretty. That's actually sick.
That's a good healer staff.
It's my previous on my shaman, bro. I need that.
It's 50k gold.
Harvest, hear me.
All right. This is a fight where you are going to do on heroic. It is considered the second easiest out of all the heroic fights this tier. This is going to be a 3 tank, so we need to mark Bo as a tank since forgot to do that for the last fight. Sorry. Oh, and sorry, healers. The way that this fight works is as the fight goes on, Halphus is going to get weaker and weaker, and the raid will take less and less damage as we deal with all of the adds around them. So we have the different drakes and those whelps. As we fight Halphus, we're going to activate the adds and kill them, and when they die, different things will happen to make the fight easier or harder. Well, always easier. It's harder while they're active because we're now dealing with extra ads and trash and whatnot. The idea is we want to open up as many as we can that we can handle and cleave down as quickly as possible. There's lots of basically the faster we kill stuff, the easier the fight gets, just because like the whelps, for example, buff that dragon that's going to be puking fire at us, so that it does like way more damage. If as soon as the whelps die, it does a lot less. All right, so we'll Storm Rider makes it so Halphus has a knockback effect that when he casts, as soon as we kill the Storm Rider, which I'm just gonna mark with skull so people know what it is, it slows down the casting speed. So once it's dead, we can start kicking it. The guy over here, another Drake, makes the boss attack faster. When it's dead, the boss attacks slower and has a higher chance to miss. The guy over here, Triangle, the Bronze Drake, makes the fire balls that the big flying dragon there shoots fall a lot faster. The whelps make it where the fireballs that the Proto Drake is going to shoot at everybody do significantly less damage. And then the other one, when it's dead, Moon, it makes it where the boss will periodically get stunned and take increased damage. So our kill order is going to be Skull X, Triangle, then the Whelps. Is the order we want to kill them. Let me make sure I got that right. Just double checking I got the kill order correct for us. All right, I swapped those two. So Skull over there, then X, then Triangle, then the Drakes, then Moon is the order we want to kill them in. It's just to alleviate damage on the raid and the tanks. All right. Everybody have an idea of how the fight works then? It's basically there's going to be falling balls of fire. Don't stand in them. There's going to be knockback effect. I don't know if you can get knocked off the platform. Stay away from the edge of the platform. Cleave down the ads. The ads are the prio, not the boss. Once all the ads are dead, we can then kill the boss, and it becomes a very easy fight.
He does a so this boss does a little mechanic, right? That he freezes everyone in place.
Oh yeah.
And does pulsing damage. I can bubble one, and there's another one where I can bop somebody. I'm thinking I'll just bop OP Cutie, and when I do that, you just divine him.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So he'll occasionally it'll be stunning shadow wave pulse stuff, and right after he gets out of it is when he's gonna do his other attack, and so you want to immediately kick. So as soon as that last one lands, a mage can blink and then counter spell to kick it.
And range wants to be loosely spread, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you want to be loosely spread just to alleviate splash damage from the fireballs that the Proto Drake is going to be dropping on us.
And I've done Holy DKs, I don't know. You might be in the spec, but if you have AMZs, they would help a ton.
The boss has also a Mortal Strike debuff that stacks up, so when stacks get too high, we'll either need to do tank swap or blood shields can carry us depending on how hard the boss is hitting at that point. Poe and Veli, who wants to do what? I'm fine with ads or the boss. I don't care.
Put us up for ads. So we're gonna do kill order, right? So Storm Rider. We're gonna do a couple at a time, right?
Yeah, we should activate at least 3 at the start.
Okay, so it'll be Storm Rider, the Whelplings, and then Nether, right?
Yeah, we should probably grab Skull and X and open up the Whelplings so we can start cleaving them. And then as soon as one of the Drakes deactivates, we activate Green. And then as soon as the other Drake dies, we activate Moon.
Yeah.
So you're thinking the two of us on ads? Or you and Poe when you said us?
Me and Poe. So
okay.
I'll take Storm Rider if you want to take Nether Scion. And we just want to we can get him to the boss, right? There's nothing stopping us from doing that.
Yeah. You want to just cleave as much as you can.
Okay. Yeah.
And then if we need a swap, when your primary target dies, we'll have you grab Halphus and I'll pick up ads.
We'll see where your stacks are at and how you're feeling. And then once Storm Rider dies, I'll probably take the boss. Is probably what I'm thinking was going to happen. Then you can go pick.
That's kind of the timing I'm thinking is when a dragon dies. Cool. Let's go to pull. We need to see it to see what we need to adjust and give everybody an idea of how it's going to go. refresh your food and flasks. That would be apparently.
Who's starting?
I'll be starting on the boss.
And the boss is the guy that puts the Mortal Strike shit, right?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I believe you can talk to it to activate stuff. So I need to pull him. 3,
Yeah, you need to
2,
pull it.
1.
Fred.
I can't cast
Yeah, and avoid stuff.
I'm out of range. Not ready.
Typical, don't be hit by tornadoes and all that.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Tanks are absolutely not.
I can't cast that. Spell isn't ready. I can't cast that. Not ready.
Yeah.
I can't do
All right, so we'll go a little slower on that. So we won't open up the drakes. I think just grabbing the 2 drakes and no whelps rather is the play to start out.
Yeah, it's a little
Maybe
bit
in a
much
couple weeks
for,
with more gear.
You also have to keep in mind we have a singular Holy Paladin, so tank damage is a bit high.
Yeah, this is definitely a
Okay, we got a
tank check of like, can you keep your tanks alive? Just because it's so much.
I have a soul stone.
Yeah, probably in a couple weeks with more gear, right?
Yeah, once we get a little more gear, we can definitely do the 3, or eventually you can open up all of them immediately. Like,
So
we'll
when I
get there.
did this on the PTR, they did the whelps, and they just blasted the whelps.
Yeah, that's the strat I was familiar with too. It's just blasting the whelps down.
Okay, let's grab Skull and the whelps and go for all of those at first. So we have one big guy to cleave off of on all the whelps. That seems
Sounds
fair.
good.
And then after that, we'll do the same order.
No army on the start because we want to group the whelplings up, and if
Yeah.
you got the armies out, fucking them around everywhere.
Okay, then I'm taking the whelps then.
Yes, please.
If you still got skull.
Yep. I might pull a few off of you, but I'll be fine.
Oh, that's fine.
That's still recharging.
You can army after the whelps are dead. After that, it won't matter as much.
The
So I
whelps
guess we
are.
can walk up before the bull.
Yeah, we can walk up.
We can walk up
It's
pretty
like-
close.
So well.
All right. Here is a pull timer. Make sure you got your buffs.
Missing might.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll have your heads, all of them!
That ability isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that. Not ready yet. I can't do that. Not ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that. That ability isn't ready. Not ready yet.
You
Getting
got a
collapsed.
taunt.
Yeah, we got
You
a
guys have
tank swap
You have a max heal
earlier.
debuff on you.
That's super fast then.
Yeah.
Not ready yet. I can't do that yet.
I'm not seeing
That's still recharging.
I'm down.
It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah, that's really fast.
I don't know if this is actually getting easier with free tanks or harder because
3 tanks you're able to swap.
And keep the ads.
But
No,
the
yeah.
3 tank stats accounts for 2 holy paladins, and we only have 1, and this is very fucking difficult.
The issue is
Cast
we're
times are
not
just not there.
like we can basically have 1 tank that's dealing with ads and then 2 tanks that are dealing with the boss and swapping. Like that's what we're gonna have to do. So
Yeah.
because we
He's
can't
got
swap.
increased attack speed and the healing debuff, so the stacks build up really quickly.
Yeah, we can't have whoever's on the ads swap to all of a sudden just grabbing the tank because you can't pick up all those
Yeah,
whelps. Once
you'll
the
just
whelps are
die.
dead, we could, but yeah. So I mean,
Alright. So to
Can
start,
we get the
we'll just have you and I just taunt quickly, back and forth.
can we get
yeah.
the whelps tanked a little closer to the first strike?
There won't even be a first strike, right?
Yeah, we're only going to have one tank on ads until we get the attack speed at least removed off the boss. So we'll just get the boss as close as we can to the whelps and focus on the whelps.
Yeah, I think everyone just nukes the whelps immediately.
And then after that, I think the reason you kill Skull is I think that's the attack speed buff for him.
Oh, it should be bronze strike, right?
I don't remember. Oh yeah, it is the bronze.
Storm Rider's Shadow Wrapped.
Oh yeah, that one's.
Frenzy's Assault is another Scion.
Bop can drop the stacks. It just has to be very coordinated.
Scary and OP Cutie, you guys should just be helping me exclusively tank kill. Because the tank damage is just way too fucking high for myself.
Oh, the boss just cranks at the start. It's crazy.
Also, Scary, you need to keep the buff on them.
Yeah, so Poe will be on the whelps to start out, and then as soon as Belly and I are at a reasonable spot, we might activate a second Drake. Otherwise, we're just going to go one Drake at a time or set ads at a time and deal with it. Make it work. Yeah, when I hear stacks high, I'll say taunt, and then when your stacks are high, I'll taunt back, kind of deal. Just tell me. Here is a pull time.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That ability isn't ready. Not ready yet. I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm high stacks already. Oh.
I need to get closer. I can't do that. Not ready.
I think I ripped it back.
Yeah.
Holy.
That stuff hurts.
See, what?
The burden of the damned falls upon you.
He is not bugged. People have killed him. Got mass reds.
Oh my god, I was muted. He was casting Shadow Nova in half a second. One of the dragons we weren't releasing was slowing it down, so I couldn't interrupt it this time. Like, it was in half a second. There's no way to interrupt that.
Yeah, yep. So that was what was nuking, yes. That's the storm. Then.
Yeah. Then
as long
we
as cast speed by 500.
we're gonna have to let it out.
Yeah, so Storm Rider will have to be first.
Get Precare, get a re-res.
It's still recharging. So well.
Thank you.
So on normalists, we have 3 active that are providing buffs to him that rotates around. So everything that's locked up is giving it a buff. When Veli takes over, probably throw me a bop just to drop my stacks. So when I need to take back over, I have 0 stacks because it's a freaking 30-second debuff.
I don't have a target.
Get your food buffs, refresh your flasks if you need to. Here's a pull timer. So yeah, we're gonna get the Storm Dragon out first, and as soon as it's dead or low, we'll get the whelps out. Oh,
Alright, taking that.
block me as soon as you can.
Okay, how you're supposed to live this?
Are we just missing kicks or something? Like, what is this AoE damage?
I
Is this
mean,
just
I got it
damage?
until I got killed by Fire Barrage, and then someone.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one doing the interrupts. Anybody else needs to help me with that.
Yeah, it should. Well, mages are gonna have to do it eventually, so they might as well do it. And we have 7 of them.
Can you release the Drake before the fight starts?
No, we tried that.
No.
No? Alright.
Yeah, we tried that to activate the fight though first.
We might have to release the melee Drake too. I don't see how we survive this bike.
Yeah, like he is just.
And with this combo, you should have 2 up.
One thing I see pretty much everyone that's killed has done is 6 healers, but we don't really have a 6th healer considering our 6th healer is our 5th healer. Like, the absolute amount of damage is just fucking insane.
I think we're gonna have to let out Skelenex at the same time, just to slow down the stacks, and that will cut the boss's damage in half, which that alone will help a ton. Because he's literally attacking at double speed right now. 120% increased speed, so more than double.
Oh, do you need a res? Yell at me if yes.
This is one of those fights of once we figure it out, like it'll be fairly consistent and easy. It's just getting the groove, figuring out what works for us. So
I think some people are also eating the bad that's coming from the sky.
yeah, it's hard to dodge, but do everything you can to dodge it. It's
I'm also
really
gonna
hard
mark
to dodge.
healers because, like, I literally, if I fucking move to the side because somebody doesn't want, like, if somebody wants stacks on me and I have to move, a tank is literally just gonna die, so I'm marking myself.
Yeah, we can just send Lust for sure. I forgot to even say when we should Lust. I'd say as soon as the 2 Drakes are stacked, Lust. Or just right on the rip so we can kill Skull as quickly as possible.
If you're a ranged DPS and you're standing on square, you're single-handedly wiping us.
I think the beginning is the hardest part of this fight. It gets
Oh,
easier.
for sure.
Yeah,
It gets
that's
easier with every ad dying. It gets easier.
Yeah,
boss
he
takes more
takes
damage.
extra damage.
Yeah.
Once we kill like 2 of them, like the fight instantly becomes easier and easier. Like the pull is by far the hardest and most stressful part. Yeah, you want to let X out, and we'll have Poe grab Skull, and then I'll grab the boss, and you bring it over, and Poe can pull it off of you.
You don't have like a dodge trinket or anything like that you can use, do you? Unused dodge trinket or anything?
Yeah, honestly, put your beefiest gear on.
This is my beefiest gear. Yeah, I have the Guardian, which is a dodge.
Oh, you're fine. I meant for Pike. It's every melee hit that we take is what's giving us a debuff. So
yeah,
the less of them you can take off of the rip, the easier it's gonna get.
I wonder if you can just kite him to the edge of the room while we're picking up the drakes.
That's not a bad idea either. Yeah.
Yeah, I could just kite him and rocket boot around as long as nobody's gonna hit him. The issue is
like a
kicks.
3-second cast time when we go to release. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, let me. Yeah, I'll pull him with like dropping a death and decay and throwing diseases on him and kite him for a minute. Just be ready with ranged kicks, please. Then and don't hit the boss. Focus on skull. Just kick, and I'll kite the boss for a minute while we get everything rolling. Seem all right. Anything else we want to adjust?
Do I have position where I'm pulling the drake? Is it just to the center? They don't move super fast.
You can, yeah, just pull it slightly towards the center, like in front of the cage there, because that'll be the next thing we want to open up is probably the cage. Or get the bronze drake. Either one of those is good after one of these Skull or X dies. Well, after Skull dies. So just kite him over that way slowly.
Okay.
And Belly will bring X over to you.
Yep.
So you can grab it, and then he can grab the boss off of me.
Alright, it's free.
I can't attack that target. I can't do that. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready yet. I can't cast it. Not ready.
Are we listening?
Yeah, lust.
That ability isn't ready. I can't cast it. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready. That's still recharging. Not ready. I'm out of range. That spell is working. I can't cast that. I can't do that. Not ready. That ability isn't ready. I can't do that. That ability
I'm at 8 stacks.
Okay, I'm gonna taunt here.
Yeah, you should taunt.
2, 1.
not ready.
Do I take mine? I can.
I can't do that. That ability isn't ready. Not ready. I can't do that.
Yeah, I got X.
I can't do that.
Pope, you want to grab X?
Yep, got him.
How are your stacks looking?
7.
Oh, damn. I think I stood in something.
Yeah, barrage hit you.
Well, that went better.
Well, surely there. I died anyway, but I was.
Yeah, whoever's lusting for us, please just lust as soon as Poe is hit the dragon. Hit lust. Yeah, the attack is incredibly fast until we kill the ad that speeds up its casting speed. So as soon as it starts to cast, everybody's just got to be moving to where nobody is.
It's not ready yet.
Are we missing kicks? Because like we're just eating a
Yes.
fucking berserk amount of raid damage.
We missed at least 2 kicks there.
well.
All right. Pull seemed a lot better there. We actually killed one of the things. I wasn't splat.
I can't do that.
We need to prioritize kicks. Yeah, we need some reps, and we need to make sure we're landing kicks. All right, anything else we want to adjust for this pull?
It looks like everyone who died is just like fireball barrage, fireball barrage, fireball barrage. Are we too stacked up that like too many people are just taking fireball barrages because they're too close together?
Yeah.
Like just looking at every death is fireball barrage.
Yeah, range should be spread out as much as possible.
Yeah, it's very hard to see, and it's very fast. I'm realizing.
Yep,
Like,
it is incredibly fast until we kill the drakes.
Yeah, it's not the. I was kind of.
Whatever.
I thought it was the kind of thing where I'd have to like look at my feet and be like, oh, there's fire. I'll move out of it. But like, you need to be already moving, or it's going to catch you. Like, there's not enough time to react.
Yeah,
to it.
so people are probably going to get hit by it, but if they're clumped together, then just like 8 people
You're going
are
to be
gonna
hit
get
by multiple. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of just one person getting hit by it, which is manageable.
Just make sure you spread out.
Yeah, be spread out.
Give healers prio in the center of the room, everyone else on the outside.
All right, I think we're good there. Let's do here's a pull timer. Just one cooldown to come back a little off timer there, so that's why it's a little longer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can't attack
Your heads, all of them.
Not ready. That ability isn't ready. I can't do that. Not ready. That ability isn't ready. I can't cast it. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready. Not ready. That ability isn't ready.
8 stacks. We're getting high.
Spawning the X.
Okay.
Sonic, stop moving.
I have the boss now.
No, down.
Pop me as soon as you can, please.
I can't do that. That's still recharged. Not
It's actually good time when we already picked.
Alright,
The
guys,
rage
one
just
balls.
dead. The rage just dead.
I can't do that. Not ready yet.
The burden of the damned falls upon you.
Shadow Nova. Yeah, that first one, I don't know if we're popping a recoil down for that, but maybe that's a good one to hit.
The knockback is, yeah, when the boss finishes his cast that you need to be kicking.
The first one will always, is what, well, at least what Gurn was saying, is will always be way too quick. Like, someone might get lucky and snipe it, but I doubt it.
Yeah, it's pretty impossible. I mean, just have defensive running at that point. We're going to miss that one.
So well.
Do you want to have like a certain percentage on that first Drake? Like when it's about to die, just somebody already like releasing the whelps?
Yeah, probably. When it's like 15, 20%.
Yeah. Because that'll slow down the Proto Drake, right?
Yeah.
It reduces the amount of damage it does.
Yeah, we're taking an absolutely unhealable amount of damage right now.
I'm healing for 30k on the raid, and it's not even close to enough.
Yeah, we're taking insane raid damage and tank damage, so...
Yeah, there's no dodging those fireballs.
Like, we probably need a 6th healer.
Yeah, we definitely need a 6 healer. Like, this is functionally, like, we're wasting time doing this with 5. Because we can probably heal the raid up for, like, the first 20 seconds, then we're all oom and we're fucked anyway, so...
Do you want to do... Oh, alright.
Anyone have healing off spec or a healer alt they're willing to burn the lockout on for this?
Yeah, I'll go get my shot.
God bless you. Also, DKs literally just like rotate your AMZs, like honestly off cooldown.
I saw him go down, or at least one.
Yeah, I'm not paying. I'm literally looking at.
Yeah, there is at least
Whispered, Potato, and Veli's health, and like nothing else.
Also, don't worry about your damage to Halthus at all at the start. Like, it literally, all that matters is the Drakes as far as like damage actually goes. Looking at stuff, just
yeah,
I'm trying to remember all the pieces. It's because every time we finish one of these 5 things, he gets 100% increased damage taken. Like, so by the end, he's just gonna melt. You're gonna get a chance to do lots of damage to him. It's just, this is literally an ad management fight, and it's.
You probably don't want to be proccing all your stuff right on the get go, anyways, until the first one becomes active.
Yeah, you want to be hitting the Drake.
Hit skull as fast as possible. Yeah.
Also, probably just use your health stones early too, because there's like a lot of people just dying in the under the first minute. Just use them early, because the more DPS we have up to get through the early parts, the better.
Yeah, if we can get 2, basically, if we can get 2 down, like the fight is going to become so much less damage on the rig that we'll start to actually catch up and be okay.
Oh, yeah,
It's
Pike, by the
just
way, I
getting
can't bop the stacks off you. I need to save my bop for the fucking scream thing.
when he stuns us all and then we have to kick the thing after.
Yeah, because when he stuns us all, he does like 100% of our health and damage.
Gotcha.
The roar?
Yeah. So I need to bop another healer, like, heal people.
It's 60,000 damage to the whole raid. Total.
Well, I don't know if you saw our health bars going into that, but everybody's just sitting at a comfy 20% the whole time.
Yeah, he doesn't do it till 50% remaining health, so.
Yeah, 50% is when he'll start to do it, and it's 60,000 damage to everybody.
My bop
Which
is
we
a
shouldn't be.
5-minute cooldown.
Yeah, but we shouldn't be getting him to 50% until everything else is dead. Like, if we're doing that, we're griefing ourselves. Yeah, if we can get away with saving it, though, that's fine. It's really just a matter of do we need it to get to that point? Because I think once we have all the ads down, like, even the Furious Roar, it's whatever, it's not gonna.
Well, the way I look at it is like bopping the stacks off you early isn't really achieving anything, considering you guys are still going to have to go through a set of taunt swaps by the time that even happens. It's a very temporary relief.
It gives us a whole nother set of being able to tank without a debuff, which is huge. Otherwise,
Yeah,
Veli has to survive 30 seconds.
I think bopping a healer is exponentially more useful, to be honest.
We're never even going to get to that point if the tanks can't stay alive, though. Like, legitimately, we'll never get to 50% if we don't keep the tanks alive, Gucci.
I'm not even sure if Bop would even help the healers because it's all spell damage, right?
No, it's physical.
Well,
they're stunned.
A stun. So the idea
Oh,
is
at 50, you're talking
yeah,
about?
once the Furious Roars start.
The idea is it stops the stun and they can cast one of the priests can cast Divine Him.
And that stun, can we stack for that? And can like the shamans put down AoE healing rain like and stuff before that?
Yeah.
Like Spirit Link and shit, yeah.
Yeah, I think surviving that is not a problem. I think it's getting to that point is the problem, Gucci. And if we get there and it is a problem, I'd say we adjust it at that point and see what we can do to survive this earlier part that's more brutal. That's my opinion on it. I mean, we can let out the Time Warden as well if we think we can handle 3. It's we're sending Lust, and everybody should be popping all their cooldowns to just burn the Drakes. If that's going to reduce the damage so people can actually dodge crap, that might be the play. I mean, literally, we need reps to just be familiar with it and figure out what strategy works best for us. Like, there's no right or wrong answer, as long as it works for us.
Oh, we have a 6 healer now, so give it a pull.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying, let's give it a pull with the 6 healer because we changed something, so we'll see how much better that feels.
All right, here's a pull twin.
I did some group swapping for the mana tides. OP, I think you're the most mana efficient. Actually, I'll swap out Angelic. You don't even benefit from Spirit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll have your heads, all of them.
Not ready yet. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready. Not ready yet. I can't do that. Not ready yet. I can't cast it. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready.
Saint, can you drop your side?
That ability isn't ready.
I stacked a bit high. Yep.
Awning.
I apparently ripped that.
Alright, I'm releasing Whelps.
Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready. Not ready yet. I can't do that. Not ready yet. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready yet.
If Veli needs relief, you're going to go take over Potato since I have all the breaks on me.
That ability isn't ready.
Oh, it should be good now.
I can't do that. Not ready yet.
You want to swap?
Not ready yet. I can't do that. Stack that's still recharging.
Alright, go ahead, take it.
Not
Bye.
ready yet.
Okay, Belly or Potato, go take over. I got all these on me.
Oh, whoops.
Or you AoE shot it? Okay, taking. Yeah, take the boss.
Taunting.
Well, you're unavailable.
Yep, I know.
Yep.
It's gonna be what's gonna be. I'm gonna.
Scary drop your time.
Let out the time warden. Probably.
Yeah, I'm down. You wanna get me up?
I'm gonna let out the time warden, and then I'm gonna come pump the boss, and you're gonna take the time warden.
I have 7.
Haunting 3, 2, 1. I got the boss.
I can't cast that yet. I'm
Got
out
time
of
order.
charge.
Cool. I'm gonna go pick up Slate.
Watch your feet.
Dodge, dodge, dodge.
I can't attack that target. I can't attack that. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready. I can't do that. Not ready. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that. That ability isn't ready. Watch your feet. Not ready yet.
I'm at 9 stacks. One of you could relieve me soon.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Taunting your drakes.
Okay. Taunting in here. Now. Take it easy,
I
Peg.
can't do that. Not ready. I can't do that. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready. Watch your
Angelic,
feet.
can you hem him out, please?
Got our next battle res in 30.
It's been used.
Not ready yet. That's still
No, our next one's in 30.
OP, do you have yours? If so, just.
Any priest?
No, they don't.
I can't do that. That ability isn't ready.
My stacks have dropped, Billy.
Yep. Take the boss. Ready?
Haunting 3, 2, 1.
I can't do that. That ability isn't ready.
Make one of those shadow priests rip that. God bless you.
Yep.
Watch your feet. It's not ready yet.
Actually, remember the boss.
Sync over to.
That's still recharging. Not ready yet. I can't do that.
Like, why the hell is the boss not moving? He was stunned.
I need to get closer. Not
Doesn't
ready
do
yet.
anything.
Please focus that, Drake. We want it dead before we hit the boss to 50%.
Yep.
Not ready
Drake
yet.
is always priority. Never the boss.
I can't do that.
I'm high stacks whenever you can.
Okay,
take over.
taunting.
That's still recharging.
Feet.
That ability isn't ready. I can't cast
Yeah,
it.
dodge.
That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready. I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready. I can't do that. Not ready yet. That ability isn't
Drake's down.
Spell isn't ready. I can't do that. Not ready yet. I can't do that.
Dodge, dodge, dodge.
Second tide is down.
At 50%, that's when he's going to start doing the stun. So,
Take it.
okay, taunting 3, 2, 1.
No big cutie, I'm a bop you.
He's stunned currently, so it's going to be coming out soon.
Yep. First stun will happen here soon.
Stun incoming.
May just remember to blink it.
That ability isn't ready. Not ready yet.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take it early. Here, Pike.
Yep.
Keep
Sounds
pressure
good.
on you.
Yep. Help our healers out.
Roar's coming out in 5. Be ready.
Yeah,
I'll
dodge.
be
right
right
up
up
the
EMS
roll.
and stuff here in case you get stuck by fire.
Yeah, personals.
That ability isn't ready.
My mana tide is up if you want it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Not ready yet. I can't cast that. That's still recharging. I can't cast
Well, you're gonna die.
that. That ability isn't ready.
Go ahead and take
Taunt.
it.
Oh, boss is dead.
Still recharging.
See?
What a
Good
difference.
work. Oh,
since the
man.
ranks.
Yeah. Especially a
MVP.
resto shaman. God
Or-
bless that class,
Yeah.
man.
Saint is goat.
Go to.
I hope we have leather users because we got a lot of leather.
Ew, what the fuck is
Oh,
that?
That's some garbage. Honestly. for our 3 leather users.
Phonics is literally getting his
Congrats, Phonics.
Oh, those my boots.
Wow, that was. I don't know. I'm watching
Should
the
have just done it
raid
on
frames.
normal if we knew that loot was coming.
Watching those raid frames, the difference with the
one more tank and that kiting at the start, I felt like that all worked so much better. Thank you for swapping there, Saint.
Sure, man.
Build us out.
And whoever was backing me up on the interrupts after the yells, thank you. That was scary.
Yeah. So back in the day, I did it as Alliance, so we just had a bunch of humans who would just use every man for himself every time.
God damn it, Ollie.
Cycle IBFs between your death knights as well.
30 interrupts. It's a little lopsided.
You want to just swap it to normal now while we've been out of combat long enough?
Did it go? I think so. Yeah. I'm fine with that. Saint, I don't. Do you have an aspect too, in case?
Yeah, I can play Ellie or Resto if Scary wants to go back to.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I think Scary would much rather Ellie.
Yeah, that's fine. He'll outperform me anyway, so.
I'm a fucking jerk and making Scary heal.
Yeah, thank you for being willing to flex, guys. It's huge help. We're trying to find healers. We're trying to fulfill all the roles I promised.
That one raid with us and then it bounced.
Fail.
Yeah.
I think we went through what, 5 healers in the last week already.
Yeah.
4 of them didn't even make it to the first raid.
Yeah, it's stupid.
All right, here we go with trash.
Did you just call us trash?
Yeah. Really, I was talking to myself.
Scary out of group 5. Look out of group.
Wow.
Group 5 is
toxic.
Yeah. I've been in that chat. My shaman, it's no bueno.
What the?
Oh, this is bad.
I did not know about that.
Okay,
That
so
was
that's
funny.
what soak means.
Well, I think those of us in the lava get to just die. So.
Yeah, you can't.
Where's the Foji orc falling?
Yeah.
Is that what that was?
Now
That was
back to me.
kind of
shadow
funny,
one,
honestly. Joys of not knowing the raid.
Maybe.
Where's the baseball bat sound from Lich King?
Yeah, exactly.
That would have been fucking perfect.
That was legit funny though. Like, I was not expecting that.
Watch half the raid just go yeet off the side of the bridge.
Did you do a mass res?
Cast
We're still in
hammer
combat.
on
Okay,
them.
I'll just chill here. Yeah, it reaches us down there.
Yeah, it comes up to us, so I kind of just
Somebody
grab it.
will.
I take it this is a gauntlet with this crap coming at us like this.
Exactly right.
Apparently there's some good skip here, but I do not know what it is. I will have to learn it. Skip what? Because you can skip like apparently this entire room once you're done.
Little pike at that you're going again.
Yeah, I was like, I'll take one for the team if that's what's gonna happen.
Is it that? Do you let the elementals explode you over the mobs?
Yeah, the fire elementals. So you gotta line up so you don't get did.
No, that's the skip. Use them as send you
yeah.
over everything.
I'm just gonna send it, see what happens.
Yeah. I'd love a stand buff when priests all get a chance, and here we go.
You've got commanding.
Oh, cool. I forget that that's also.
Yeah, don't stand in that.
That's spicy.
stasis. I have no threat and I'm stunned, so...
Yeah, they're all on me. I'm stunned.
Yep.
Good to know it's dispelled. I like learning that stuff week 1. And we thought the Bloodwing trash was nasty. This is crazy trash. We need to pull these side rooms or just go up the middle belly?
I don't remember pulling these, so we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Trash drops? Maybe not.
Don't get knocked back into them.
Yeah, definitely try that.
Guild has a poor record of successfully skipping trash.
Ooh.
Pike, I'm trusting you're using Dark Simulacrum on like everything that.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, we actually started thinking about that.
It's such a fun spell. I love it.
I'm
Especially
pretty
if
sure
there's
it gets
a mob that
Oh.
several times.
Sorry, trying to not stand and crap. That's why we ended up separated there.
That pack was a little spicy.
Wow, it was a spicy pack.
Does anyone have mana
A
potion
little
that can buy?
too spicy for me.
You want 1 mana potion?
Okay.
Who was that? Trade with Grenadiers. I'll give you about 10.
Trade with who?
I can
Grenadiers.
sell you 1.
Okay. How much do you want for it, Phonics? The one.
120 gold.
120?
You want to have when the boss starts casting devouring flames,
This guy's charging
get behind her.
airport
This is a
prices.
180
Dude, that's how
degree
much it
flame
was,
bolt,
like, the
not a
first
cone.
couple
It does,
days.
however, deal less damage the further
I mean, he brought it through the
away
dungeon
you
for
are
a while, so now
from
it's
her. So if you can't
Yeah.
get behind it,
This
get
is a
far
premium.
away. Move out of swirlies on the
He
road.
delivered it.
Dragon swap time. When the dragon swap places, have
That's
your
more than
race
one.
I don't know how to break a stack up.
Can you break a singular one up?
All right, so this fight is going to work with Skull is going to be on the ground first. X will be up in the air first. They're going to put stacking debuff on the tanks. When it hits 5, the tank will do a little shadow explosion, and anybody near them, and the tank will be banished to the Shadow Realm. You then have to get to a portal to come back upstairs to help keep fighting the bosses. They share health, so dot them both up if you can. On Heroic, there's ads downstairs that have to be killed. So we'll coordinate how many people we want to send down and whatnot on Heroic in the future. But on normal, we want to avoid sending people down needlessly because there's no purpose in it other than you're losing it. Downstairs, you just dodge stuff and get to the portal and come back upstairs. Other thing is there is does a breath in the direction of a random player that inflicts 64,000 damage every second for 5 seconds, so it's going to kill you if you're close. But the further away you are, the less damage it's going to do to you. So you need to get away from the dragon if Biliona, is that how you say it? I don't know. When Val targets you with that, get away. When Val is up in the air, she will send meteorites out on the ground that do split damage. So you need to be stacked up in order to split those so people don't die. And she will do a deep breath, just like Onyxia, so see where she is when she's doing her deep breath and get to the sides. There, on the other side, he will put circular patches on the ground that inflict shadow damage and stack up stuff to banish you to the Shadow Realm as well. Also, the deep breath fire that it leaves on the ground will also banish you to the Shadow Realm if you stack it up. Um, the other thing is when he's on the ground, he'll put a buff on people called engulfing magic. When you have it, you need to get away from people very quickly, because when you do damage, you're going to do double damage or healing. But whenever you do any of those things, however much damage or healing you did, you're going to explode for that much on anybody within 10 yards of you and hurt them.
And on the PTR, that shit was bugged. I don't know if it was bugged. What it did was dots counted.
Oh man, that's crazy.
That is just a thing, I think. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a matter of be spread out in a couple of groups to help soak the meteors, but spread out enough that you're not going to hit everybody with the engulf magic, particularly if you're a dot class.
Well, if you get the meter on you, the strat. So range will be spread out. So some of us will be on this side, some of us will be on the other. I think we can just go in.
Oh yeah, you have some time to react to it. That's right. It's not instant.
Yeah, but we're gonna have range split between two sides, and if you get the meteor, if you're a mage, or obviously I'm the only paladin, but if you have an immunity, you can either run out of the group and immune it, but if you don't, you just run into melee. That's it.
That's right. Yeah.
And there's gonna be
also you can probably disperse it and be fine.
There's a magic
240,000
that
damage.
does the same thing. This is more of a healer mechanic, but it's essentially you want to it's a magic debuff that you gotta dispel it, but when you want to dispel it, it spreads the damage equally. So same thing, you go into melee and you dispel it there.
Yeah, that one is called blackout. And once they're healed enough, it removes it and does an explosion on everybody.
Yeah, don't do a trigger finger dispel.
Well, it's I don't know that one could be. Oh, it can be dispelled. It looks like.
It's magic.
Yeah.
Or 50,000 healing. So.
Yeah, you want to make sure you're stacked up with people because you need to split the damage.
So it's basically us tanks. If it can pick us as tanks, we just need to watch that we don't death strike and clear it off ourselves on accident when that's going out. I don't know if it can pick us up. That's about it. Really, the fight between normal and heroic is just damage difference and the adds downstairs. Everything else is the same.
Yeah, there's a few more things. Unchained Magic from Cindy. Literally the same exact thing here. When they swap, I forget, like somewhere in the halfway mark, they do like an Oni thing where they breathe fire down the middle of the room.
That's when Val is up, she'll do deep breaths when she's flying.
But I think in preparation for heroic, we should just send some people downstairs just to see it.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Looks like they're getting Alkaline stacked.
Yeah, it's just when the 5 stacks happen and the explosion to send people down. So the other tank needs to just be ready to taunt and take over.
Yeah, but even if it's not necessary, it might just help in preparation for heroic.
Yep.
Probably send like I think when I did this on the PTR, they did like Hunters, Rogue, Warrior, or something.
Yeah, you want to send at least one healer as well.
Yeah.
So
Phonics, you're going.
Going where?
Told downstairs.
You're going to go downstairs first. So you're going to come second front with the tank when the tank is going to hit 5 stacks. Do not be in front. So I'll clear marks and then I'll mark me and Belly. You don't want to stand in front because there is a breath mechanic and cleaves and all that typical stuff from dragons. So don't be in front until we're going to hit 5 stacks.
I don't think the tanks get stacks in.
Where's he tanking it though?
We'll tank it like
right in the middle.
I say, yeah, just kind of the middle. We'll just pull them in the middle and
thinking like this. So bosses going longwise alongside the facing the platform.
And there's gonna be a portal.
Yeah, so if Veli's right here, the dragon will be right here, kind of deal. There's no portal. It's if you're nearby, you get splashed and sent down.
So I got to be the closest to the tank.
Yeah, you got to be within 10 yards when the tank hits 5 stacks.
But just not in front of the dragon.
Yeah, don't be in front of the dragon until that's happening. Basically,
okay.
Then you just get close.
I think if the hunters want to do it too.
Yeah. Hunters, if you could also please do that.
I want to say one of the melee, but we're so light on melee that we might not, like, with the soaks and all, like, it might get a little iffy.
I want to send Rex down once just to, so he has an idea of what it's like downstairs, just for
that works.
Leading perspective, if that's cool.
Yeah, I can go down.
So if you want to just come down the first time, that'll be good. And y'all don't need to come down after the first time, really, unless you want more practice. Yeah, let's give it a go. You want to go first, or do you want me to, Billy? I don't care.
Go ahead, take it first. Yep.
Go quick, Reba. I'm pretty sure we can spread out the room.
Yeah, you can spread out early. I'm gonna pull it down here.
We'll have some people by the side near the entrance where we came in, some people on opposite.
That's still recharging.
Stack that in melee. Oh, you just somebody instantly spelled that. You need to, that's the thing. You need to stack and soak.
Well, not the Shadow Priest. They can disperse it, right?
No, that's
be
the
be not close. Closer you are to that, the more damage you do.
And if you can't get out of it, just get far away.
Are there just no stacks? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, there's no stacks in normal.
Oh.
Stack that in melee does.
Run.
You move them back to the middle a little bit more.
Not ready.
Like that kind of middle, or did you want middle?
Like go
Other
towards
direction.
where the butt is.
Dodge
Yeah.
the swirlies.
Yeah, after the swirlies, I'll do that. That's swapping. It's facing the other direction now, just where I was moving to.
Meteor on scary stack.
Engulfing soon.
Oh, panic go.
Meteor and Grin. Close.
I can't do that. Not ready yet.
Engulfing soon.
Somebody want a battle res? We're gonna have another one, and we're not losing anybody else right now. Might as well come up.
That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that.
Oh, also, casters, you can double dip and hit the one in the air as well if you have dots.
Yeah, if you're not doing that already, you should.
That spell isn't ready. That ability isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Engulfing soon.
I can't cast that. Watch for deep breaths. Breath incoming.
Here comes deep breath.
Far side. Yep.
Yep.
So he's coming far side.
I can't do that.
So not that side.
It's like center?
Oh,
Or no, left,
No,
other side.
other side?
Entrance side.
Yep.
Engulfing soon.
There you go. One more.
Yeah, boss.
Alright, the boss just
Sorry, the whole fight though.
So there was no Shadow Realm?
not
Not on normal.
That's a hero mechanic, I guess.
be humbled before his power.
Well, Daz knows what the Shadow Realm contains then.
Oh, he was?
How'd you get in there? Did you eat a bunch of tank stuff? Or?
If you get hit
I think
by
I
the
ate the engulfing flame. That's why I went in.
yeah, when she did the deep breath, that's
Yeah, the deep
whoever
breath will
got
send
hit.
you down.
Oh yeah. We're just gonna ignore the guy to our left. Kind of weird eye placement.
I believe he starts coming after you activate.
Oh yeah, he's walking. Oh, we're gonna get a pinch. Backtrack. Go, go, go. Get the guy behind us. I pulled him. The one behind us.
Oh god.
I'm expecting a whirlwind, so I'm gonna position into this corner.
Not ready. I can't do that. Not
Got the other one.
Oh my god.
I need to get closer. I can't do that. Still watch your step. I can't cast that. That ability isn't there. Not
Oh,
I can't do that.
what just killed me?
I don't think you watched.
No,
We can't see our feet. At least I can't.
I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, I'm staring at a bunch of dragon feet or whatever these are.
I mean, do you want to just pull them into the room we were just in?
I don't know if they have an AoE effect. It doesn't seem like they do.
Watch your step. I need to get closer. I can't do that.
Oh, yep, there you
Not
go.
ready yet. I can't
Hi,
do
everybody.
that.
Hey, Ollie, they have an AoE effect.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Billy. I thought you died there when you said. Sorry, everyone.
Not ready yet.
Take it back.
I can't do that. That ability isn't ready. Not ready yet. I can't do that. Not ready yet. I can't do that.
Oh, that's right. He does a weird
That
zigzaggy
ability
thing.
isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready.
I don't think feet are being
I
watched.
can't do that. That ability isn't ready. Not ready.
Oh, I have hooves, first of all.
That explains a lot.
I can't do that.
You gotta subscribe to my OnlyFans to watch my feet. So.
Do you charge yourself to watch your own feet?
Yeah, it's expensive. More than a map.
Yeah, I believe that.
Throws balls!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, if I saw Thrall's balls, I'd be pretty scared too.
I remember this room being spicy.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass. I'll try to nap her.
I'm out
See
of
what happens.
That spell is I can't do that. That's still ready.
I think we need a flame and a frost one.
That's right. That's what it is. Yep.
Oh, so that doesn't mean use my flame shock.
Fire ones are just like in the middle
They're
of
like
nowhere.
in there though.
They're-
Yeah.
I can't cast that thing. That's still recharged.
Oh, we're gonna
Oh no. Oh no. D&D's gonna pull it. That's alright.
Sorry.
That ability isn't ready. I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready. I can't do that. I can't cast that. Not ready. That ability isn't ready. Not ready. That's still recharged. I can't do that. That spell isn't
Did we kill the ice one before we got the fire one very down?
I just have most certain shit too.
We sure did. Oh, the fire shield only applies to melee attacks though, yeah?
Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready. I can't do that. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready. Not ready yet.
30,000 damage every 2 seconds.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that. That's still recharging. I can't do it. Not ready yet.
Yeah, friend is
I can't cast that. Not ready yet. I'm out of range. That ability isn't ready. I can't do that. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. That ability isn't ready.
Ironically, this is kind of the boss
Not
fight.
ready yet. I can't cast that. I can't do that.
Remember this being the hardest boss in the tier?
This is a hard boss, especially on her own.
Wasn't this also the bench all the melee fight?
That's every fight.
Or BOE, same pants.
Another
I mean, if we got 2 of them. One for me, one for Scary.
a resto shaman.
That's right.
I can't do that. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready. I can't do that.
I have no idea what this thing is.
Isn't ready yet.
Freaking out clearly. Also, his fire shield applies to spells as well, turns out.
Someone want to res?
All right, this is a 3-phase fight. We're going to start with these two. I marked them blue and orange on purpose. Orange is a fire guy, blue is a frost guy. They give different debuffs that match their element, and then you run to the other one and it clears it, or give people buffs to increase their damage. Main thing to worry about is we need to make sure we're interrupting Hydrolance on Frost Dude and Glaciate. If you are affected by Waterlogged when he casts Glaciate, you will die no matter what. As tanks, we kite him away from everybody and you stop cleaving him when Glaciate is going to happen, because the further away you are from the boss, the less damage you take. But regardless of your waterlogged, you're going to die. You get waterlogged by taking other frost damage from water bombs specifically. When you are waterlogged, your movement speed is reduced, but you can go stand in fire and it will remove the waterlogged. The fire guy, he is going to occasionally put a shield on himself. When he begins to do that, we need to burn the shield so we can kick him, because he's going to have a stacking, pulsing fire damage that's going to be hitting all of us. He'll occasionally leap at a ranged player, knock them back, and then run back to the tank, leaving a trail of fire. Don't stand in it unless you're dropping your debuff from the frost guy. He'll do a cone fire breath attack, basically, so don't stand in front. Tanks face him away. And he will, other than that, yeah, you want to be spread out, basically. When either of them reach 25%, the first phase will end. So we want to have them both as low as possible, so both as close to 25% as possible when we phase them, ideally. Phase 2, we get an air guy and an earth guy, and it's basically the same kind of deal of you need to use one debuff from the other to handle the other mechanics. So The air guy will do call winds, which will summon little tornadoes. You need to go be thrown in a tornado once every 2 minutes at least to get the debuff swirling winds. That will protect you from when the earth guy does his earthquake effect. If you have the wind debuff, you will take no damage from the earthquake. The other thing, though, is the gravity well. So the earth guy will create gravity wells that pull players in. They last 30 seconds. And they're pretty small. They're 7 yards. You need to go inside of it long enough to get the grounded effect, which is another 2-minute buff that will protect you from being thunderstruck by the air guy, which will do a lot of damage. So you need to get both knocked into the air by a tornado, and then you need to be sucked into a gravity well to be grounded. You need both of those debuffs, so you're not dead. Other than that, it's the same typical stuff of we want to do even damage to them, but 25% for either of them. We go into the phase. The earth guy will harden his skin and increase the damage dealt and reduce the damage he takes. And when that happens, he has a giant bubble on himself for 30 seconds. And if we successfully break that bubble, he will not only take the 50% damage that was dealt during that time, but then he'll take the entire bubble pop as damage as well. So it's fine to keep hitting him. It's good to keep hitting him because we want to break that 20% damage buff off of him. Other thing is the lightning guy will pick lightning rods. It is a chain lightning. He'll pick people, and if you have it, you need to run away from everybody else, and you need to be by other people that are not lightning rods either, because you don't want the chain lightning to bounce and kill you. That's the second phase. Once that second phase gets one of the two down to 25%, the 4 elemental guys will merge into one super guy, and it will depend on the combination of their health. So if we left this one guy at 100% health and got the other to 25% health, the boss in the last phase is going to have a lot more health because we left the other guys high health. So that's why we want to do even damage. Main things there are he's going to have one of each kind of thing, a fire, an ice, gravity, or air, and electricity. The electricity, it's like Naru's Shadow Chain Lightning. It will, it's a ramping soft enrage of it will hit one person, and then it will hit 2, then 3, then 4. So that's why we want to get the boss low. There's a gravity crush that will trap a person and do a bunch of damage to them, and then drop them to the ground. So heal them when they get picked up. Be spread out for lava. Don't be by people where fire is, and don't stand in the fire. And there's also going to be ice pools that are going to be forming. Don't stand in them; they hurt.
I think it spawns on the boss, so it just have to be kited around.
Yeah, we're going to kite the boss around to the edges of the room so casters can move and ranged can move as little as possible in the center. And when the boss is in it, it reduces the damage they take. So that's the fight. Lots of mechanics. It'll basically use the one boss mechanic to counteract the other. And do even damage. Veli, do you want fire or frost? And do you want air or earth? I don't care.
I'll try fire and then do air, I guess.
Okay. Sounds good. Here is a poll.
I need a minute.
Okay.
I forgot I have a archaeology trinket on my alt. I just want to mail it over.
Okay.
I dropped you a mailbox to the right.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm good.
Here is a full timer then. So yeah, we're gonna keep them as close as we can to each other, and I'll pull Frost Guy away when he's can't cast Glaciate.
Okay. I'll face fire out to
the left.
To the left where we're facing right now. Yep.
I'm out of range.
I face my guy up, so I'm not gonna fighters. Get the whatever debuff, make sure you're going to stand in fire. Alright, I'm pulling my guy away. Right click. More damage on the Frost guy, please. I want them as even as possible.
Where's the fire?
They shoot me.
Let my guy out.
Videos I watched still had it on the floor.
I've just been walking in front of it, and it works.
Yeah, you can go take it. It's getting cleared by water stuff. You can go stand in front and keep the fire thing to clear the debuff.
Ignore bombs.
I need to get closer.
Grabbing Earth based on their names. What I think is Earth Dude. Get your buffs. Go hit a tornado. Next quake is in 12 seconds. You need to hit a tornado if you have not already.
Lightning rods, get out.
Yeah. Here's the quake. Have your tornado buff. Now get grounded. Yep. Gotta get the other one now.
I'm out of range. That's still recharging. Spell isn't ready. That ability isn't ready. I need to get closer. Not ready.
So fun.
Get grounded.
Oh, I'm not grounded
I'm out
anymore.
of range.
Yeah, if you get hit by a tornado, it clears your grounded. Did not realize that's how it worked.
Oh crap.
Make sure you push on Lightning Dude, please. Stop on Earth Dude. Push Lightning Dude as much as you can.
Lightning rods, get out. Away from each other, you guys are on the same spot.
Alright, they're gonna fuse.
To have made it this far. But now, witness true power.
I guess it clears. Big phase.
The elements.
Look at that searing totem go.
That's still
Damn,
recharging.
this guy's
I can't do that. Not ready. I can't cast that. I can't do
Oh,
that.
pull him out. I totally spaced it. Yeah, we're getting him to the edge since that puddle's there in the middle. Sorry, casters. You're gonna have to forgot I need to do it like Lich King. Get him to an edge.
I can't do that. Not ready. That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that. That's still recharging. I can't cast it. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. Not ready. That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that. I can't cast it. That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't do that yet.
See buffaloes in that puddle?
Yeah, it takes reduced damage. Sorry. I was looking at if we had a battle risk per po, but it doesn't matter. Also 1%.
No, that's fine. I missed the tornado that's black on the black walls.
We got some boomkin gear.
Boomkin. What boomkin?
Onyx.
Yeah, much
There's also
sadness.
Pharaoh Druid.
That's not Boomkin gear, is it? That's Spirit.
Boomkin's like
Spirit.
Spirit.
That's hit.
Spirit, yeah, it's for hybrids. It's
Yeah, if a hybrid spirit turns into hit.
Foolish mortals.
Come on, just wear the leather grin. Lose 5%.
I would love to. Scratch the word male off of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rex is the brat.
Just pretend.
All will be destroyed. Chaos. Your work here today changes nothing. Chaos, chaos, all things end. No mortal may see what you have and live. Your end has come.
All right, yeah, let's kill this trash and then we'll talk about Cho'Gall. What the hell?
I
None.
don't remember how to do this.
Just like to say it's not baby spice. We tried it.
I 100% thought it was Baby Spice. I was like, oh, okay, that's great.
They're immune.
So you did try.
We did.
I saw the debuff on that other one. It just didn't do anything.
Oh, yeah. I just assumed it was immune because it didn't shrink.
That was interesting.
So it's very dangerous. Let's go in. Most houses are like directly or something.
Yeah.
You just can't
Noticed
keep up
that.
with my insane Dan.
I popped all my cooldowns on that one if you want to lead the next pull, Pike.
Sounds good. For that paints up there, that was great timing. All right, Cho'Gall's got a lot of mechanics. Let me pull up the journal so I can walk through them and remember how they work. First thing that everybody needs to be aware of is he has a corruption mechanic. It is similar to Yogg Sanity in the fact that you can't get rid of it, but rather than going down from 100, it goes up to 100. And at every 25 increment, a different thing happens. So at 25, you'll gain a corruption debuff that will do damage to you and increase the rate you're gaining corruption rapidly. That can be dispelled. At 50%, you're going to start doing cone breaths of shadow damage that add corruption to people. At 75%, you're going to start shooting out shadow bolts to people nearby you in the raid to give them more corruption. And at 100, you do double damage, but you are taking 0 healing. And so and all your spells become instant cast. So at some point late in the fight, you're gonna get that point most likely on heroic at least, and that's when you're gonna absolutely crank his casters and whatnot. But in general, avoid corruption until we get to the point where we can use it to our advantage later on. First thing, the boss will occasionally mind control 3 people, and they will start to cast a channeled buff on the boss, and we need to immediately kick those 3 people. And that will break their mind control and the buff on the boss that they're channeling. He will swap between doing fire and shadow damage based on adds he summons. When he summons an add, he's then going to... We'll have a little bit of time to DPS it and weaken it, and the weaker it is, the less buffs the boss is going to get. We can, for the most part, ignore the fire one. Like, cleave it, don't do any excessive amounts of damage to it, though. But the shadow one, we want to do as much damage to it as we can, because when he's empowered in shadow form, he's going to pulse shadow damage on the raid, and it's a lot. Other thing is he will summon corrupting adherents. It's like the faceless guardians guys that we killed here. That's what they look like. They do shadow damage. It basically, whenever you take damage from anything shadow in this, you're going to gain corruption for the most part. They will also summon shadow crashes like General Vezek, so dodge the shadow crashes, and they leave when they die, or maybe not when they die, but they leave black puddles on the ground and summon those black oozlings like the 2 guardians did there at the start. Killing those is the highest priority when they spawn, because if they they're going to fixate and go after people, and whoever they reach, they give a ton of corruption. That is the first phase. That lasts until we hit 25%. When we get to 25%, he's going to continue to do his buffing of himself and hitting the tanks and all that stuff, but he's going to start pulsing shadow damage on the whole raid and giving everybody more corruption every 2 seconds. And the more corruption you have, the more damage you're going to take. So you're going to start ramping up corruption and damage you're taking very quick, so it becomes a real DPS race. That's when you want to lust. And at that same time, we're also going to have to deal with him summoning tentacles. The tentacles will channel on people and do damage, and of course, they also give you corruption. So we need to kick the tentacles and kill them as much as we reasonably can, while still killing Cho'Gall before he kills all of us. All right. Does that cover it enough for everybody to feel like we're good to go? Any big questions?
Let's see the fight.
Alrighty.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Don't puke on your friends.
Yep. Try not to puke on people. Try to avoid getting corruption. Eventually, at some point, we'll seek out getting corruption so you can parse better, whatever. That's way down the road. For now, do the mechanics properly so we can kill it on heroic as soon as possible. So, get your practice down doing the basics. Here is a pull time. Pick those people that get mind controlled. And
that war stomp.
Got you.
Kill the shadow ad. It's priority.
Where is it?
Wherever it is, I don't know.
To the back, I think.
Pretty sure the eyes only spawn in heroic.
Now.
It's too far away.
Run out. Interrupt.
Interrupted?
Spell is that ability isn't ready. It's still recharging.
Run out.
Not ready. I need to get closer. That ability isn't ready.
Auto crash dodge.
Start moving it out.
I can't do
Yeah, kill the oozlings that are going to spawn here.
Conversion soon. F soon. I'm out of range. It's too far away. Empowered shadows.
Mind control.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell is I'm out of range. Fire, I can't cast that yet. I need to get closer. Not ready. I can't do that.
Is that DOS already hurt there, Mike, or is it?
That's manageable. I've got fire and chant on my cloak, so
Okay.
I'm out of range. Conversion soon.
just have to keep slowly backpedaling, keeping out of the fire.
Shadow out. I need to get closer.
Mind control.
That spell isn't ready. Corrupted appearance. Empowered shadow.
It's spawning.
Yep, getting it.
I can't do that yet. Not ready. That ability isn't ready. It's too
Better ring the
far
wall.
away.
I'm at 40% increased damage taken though. Whenever you want to swap,
Alright, go ahead and take the here and off me.
I can't do that.
1, 2, 3.
That's still recharging. Not ready yet. That
Yeah,
ability
20% is what I heard.
Pull it away.
Yeah, pull it away.
Right, forgot about that.
A little bit faster,
Big,
sorry.
big move from that puddle. Get away.
Just get slows out.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that yet. Spell is weak. I can't do that. That's still recharging. Empowered shadows. Not ready.
All these other oozes that came from the other side.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready. That ability isn't ready. I can't do that.
All right, he's gonna phase here soon.
Mind control.
That's still recharging. That ability isn't ready.
Do we lust here?
Yeah, lust. Tell me whenever you want me to taunt. Yep.
Let's just do it.
1, 2, 3.
I'm out of range. I can't do that.
You need to make sure we get these.
Yeah.
I need to
Range should be on
Sparrow ones, yeah.
those
Oh,
guys.
boss, let's kill
On
them.
heroic. On heroic, yeah.
I can't cast that yet. That ability isn't ready. Not ready yet. I can't do that.
Nice.
I can't attack that target.
Good work. Nice to clear all this stuff, even if it was on normal. Gets us familiar with it for doing heroic.
Yeah, we'll talk an officer and decide.
Figure out which
what
bosses to
our
focus.
targets next week. Yeah.
Good work. Fun raids. They're definitely a step up, which is nice.
If you guys can try to help out on some of those the guild shit, like what is it, fishing stuff for the feast,
Fish.
and
Out of
Flasks.
puddles.
yeah,
We got to make flasks.
great. Yeah, like we need 1,000, I think, and I think friend said we're at like 300 something flasks made. So
We
Yeah.
need 500 for the big cauldron. Otherwise,
Is it
it's just a
500?
10 use.
We need it. We're at
500 more.
362. We got 362 out of 1,000 to get the cauldron.
For
we're
the
not-
small cauldron, we need 5,000 flasks for the big
3.
cauldron.
Yeah.
Oh, is it 3?
Friend, don't forget the or did you get it, the BOEs?
Yep. There's a second pair of legs. I'm told these are like on par with tier, so we'll see.
That was not enough time, friend. Okay, gives me more time on the other schedule.
What is all this Vank?
We got a lot of Vink.
I mean, I guess that's good, right? I mean,
we're pretty stacked on Vink people.
We were running like 6 fucking mages.
Yeah.
And 4 Death Knights. So that's 10 people right there.
Yeah, ideally we get a few more bodies right, and then we can start splitting it all up, and it's not nearly as bad.
Congrats, Rex.
You know, it's because I got the stone core sword last night.
That's always how it works, man.
Always.
Yeah. I guess I don't have to worry about I guess for my second warrior, Zinrock.
Why don't you just get another lug Doom on your second warrior? It seems like that's pretty easy to get.
It's a great name, by the way. Shulug.
Are these bosses all just dropping duplicates of the same item?
Yeah, we got a lot of duplicates.
Yeah, they drop so much loot, which is nice, right, compared to other expansions.
Especially considering we're only going to be in here for 4 months.
We had 2 of those BOE pants, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so
Yeah, I gotta figure it out.
just making sure since only one was there.
Yeah, I gave Scary a pair. Okay, I think that's everything. If you want something, open trade, please.
Badoon told us to never open trade.
That's because his is busted. Good work. We'll definitely hit more heroics next week, and hopefully not have so many super weird drops. We definitely had some weird drops this week of double or triple loot that was much sadness.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad we can do this with a 25 group.
Yeah,
I like the bigger groups.
The rate feels better, and the amount of loot you get is so nice.
Absolutely.
Blood and thunder.
Yeah, we're trying to rip a kind of like an alt 10-man tomorrow night.
Yep.
Okay, I think that's everything.
Don't know how we're looking on signups. I think I saw like 8 people.
It looks like there's 10 people signed up.
There are 10 now?
We only have 1 tank.
Yep.
Gucci said he would tank, I
Gucci
believe.
will tank?
Right?
Okay, I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Him, so.
Yeah, I'm so sad I'm not going to be here for it.
You'll be fine, man.
I mean, it's yeah, and we're not trying to do a whole bunch on heroic on that really, right? Because I think it's a lot of kind of fresh alts and stuff. So
yeah, I'm not expecting.
I also have never.
Like
the last thing I tanked was like a Zul'Farrak when it was current content.
I think it's about equivalent in difficulty. I think you'll be all right.
Motherfucker, I hadn't healed Gucci until you started making me do it in ICC, so you'll be okay.
100% appreciate it.
Wait, what? We get a mount?
Yeah, because we've cleared the phase, we get them out.
We had a mount already?
Yeah, we get the Dark
what?
Phoenix.
Oh, from like the guild vendor. Okay.
Yeah, guild vendor, you got to go buy it.
How much is it?
2,700.
Fuck, I'm broke.
Whatever happened to the good old days when they just mailed it to you for free?
Right?
I really miss those days.
Nice letter where it's like, I found this wandering the field, and you're like, oh, thank you.
There's a dragon in my mailbox.
Dude, it's 2,700.
Yeah.
Is that even worth it?
No.
Yes.
If you're a
Oh,
collector, it is. That's cheap.
I mean, yeah, like I don't know. As a collector, it's cool, I guess, but
it's not the
gonna have
coolest
one,
mount,
right? So, like, it's gonna be super common.
You can just AFK an Orgrimmar and everyone is going to see how cool you are.
Whatever glowing
Not an
effect
entire
Gren is
planet.
adding to it looks pretty cool, though. From all his blue glowy other crap.
Yeah. Budget Alar, good point.
It is budget Alar for sure.
Great value Alar.
Mom, I want Alar. We have Alar at home.
Where do I hand in this tier?
The Valor Quartermaster.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm not.
All the way at the end.
So you have to buy the normal chest piece, and then
Yeah, it is
you can go.
Just the
No, it's
No, it's the
no, it's the heroic token.
I have a heroic token. Holy fuck.
Because we killed Halphus on heroic.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So we have to buy the normal chest piece, and then you buy the heroic with that item and the token.
All right. Well, I know where my valor's going next week.
Yep, that's the piece we're supposed to buy next week.
Yep.
So.
Man, it's
Extra
insane
nice.
how much of a difference a 6 healer.
Oh, that was
like it went from like seeming like unkillable to super comfy.
I don't think it was just the 6 healer. It did help out a ton, but I think we just did way better on kicks. That
People were dodging the fucking blast.
Who
like
we?
100
Gucci?
Grenader ain't got.
I told Gren and Fren. I told Gren and Fren just tunnel the boss. I don't care. I just want you two to kick. That's all I care about. Like, don't let anything get off.
Nothing else. And I was like, you got it.
Yeah,
You guys were complaining about it being so quick. I was really wishing I was on my shaman to get those quick ones.
I got the blink ones.
Yeah, the yells did scare me because that stun lasts so long that like I wasn't gonna be able to catch him when coming out of it. So whoever was doing that, thank you. Like
that was me.
Yeah, mages have to do that one, or Death
blink,
Knights have to IBF and kick it.
100%. What's the cooldown on counterspell, by the way?
24.
Okay.
I hate the cooldown on wind shear now.
Yeah, wind shear's 5, so that's why I was like, I can catch them all except for the stuns.
Because
it's later that we
It's
get
shorter for Ellie.
Oh, are you fucking serious? Is
Yeah.
that why on my enhanced it feels awful?
Yeah, it's later that we get a talent that reduces the cooldown on successful kick.
Oh, that's fucking lame. I love interrupting on my enhance. And can take
You were the best at it, man. I could not beat you even when I was trying to.
Fuck, I'm just gonna have to switch to Ellie then.
Go to its trap.
Join us.
I can't do casters. It's I don't know.
So what if I said the caster could move while I was casting?
Yeah, Ellie can do that.
That might be okay because it's kind of more hunterish. So
Yeah,
that's
the trade-off is you can't get your lava blast out, but you can get your lightning bolts out. Still, at least.
You have Spirit Walker's Grace for when you want to actually run around and shoot stuff.
Yeah.
Not a 2-minute cooldown, so when it's most important to be moving. That was fun though. I like the raids this tier. I think they're pretty
really
cool actually.
Yeah, all the raising cat are actually great. They just Dragon Souls just went off for too long, so it gets a bad rap.
Alright, I'm gonna head out. I'll catch you all later.
Yeah, I gotta go finish getting ready for trip. So
Later, all.
I'll talk to you all later.
Peace.
Later.
Night.
Have a good night.